Dricus Du Plessis says that Sean Strickland is triggered, and it plays to his advantage. After their altercation last night, Dricus said, "I'm 5-0 in the T-Mobile Arena, and tonight I officially became 6-0, so I'm happy with that. I'm getting my money's worth here at the show. But yeah, it's probably not a good example, but here we are. Things happen and nobody got hurt. All is good. I don't really care how he feels. I don't care about him being triggered. He goes and says whatever he wants. Now there's one thing that's a soft spot, a trigger for him, and now we're not allowed to say it? I mean, if you want to dish it out, you have to be able to take it. But yeah, the fact that he's triggered, I don't give a damn about that. I'm feeling absolutely great, and the fact that he's triggered only plays it to my advantage. I can't believe how easy it was to mentally trigger him. I thought Sean Strickland, he's just bashing everybody around, about everything on everybody. And one little sentence and this man loses his mind. Shows you how easily mentally he'll be broken." After his first round knockout win over Brian Kelleher last night, Cody Garbrandt says he wants to fight Deiveson Figueiredo next.
I would love to fight Deiveson Figueiredo. I think that's a great fight. 2 former world champions. He's now at the bantamweight division. That's a fight that should have happened years ago. I was obviously taken out from COVID, but flyweight's not my weight. Bantamweight is. I feel really good here. So I would love that fight. I talked to Sean about it. He's all for it. UFC 300, I think that would be an amazing card to put us on, and something excites me, gets me hungry, gets me motivated and driven to go on there and face one of the best flyweights that came up to bantamweight, former world champion, like I said, and we're both on our way back to the top. That's what we want. That's why we're in this sport, is to be the best, and I think trailblazing through him puts me right to the top.
Dana White gives his reaction to Sean Strickland and Dricus Du Plessis' altercation in the crowd last night. He reveals that he was the one who assigned those seats. Dana also talks Colby Covington. He says that Colby looked old and slow.
With Colby and his performance tonight, obviously the time away from the cage probably was a factor, but do you think there was pressure on him, involving Trump to the level he did, wanting the belt wrapped around by him, 35 years old, potentially last title shot? Do you think maybe the pressure got to him a little bit?
Yeah, I think pressure gets to everybody. I'm sure Leon had a ton of pressure. I mean, he was just talking about what he said about his father, and, the last thing you want to do is now go out and lose to that guy. All these guys deal with pressure. But Colby's been in big fights before. This isn't Colby's first rodeo. He's been in big fights, and Colby just looks slow and old tonight, in my opinion.
Did Trump give his feedback on Colby's performance?
No, I think everybody felt the same way. I mean, he got out wrestled by Leon tonight. This gentleman over here, I think, asked me about or one of you two, about what's too much, and when it comes to the trash talk. After that press conference, or during, in the middle, or whatever, pay-per-view shot up 25%. Literally, you can literally, and it wasn't like they were, like our analytical team was basing it off YouTube views. They were basing it off actual pre-buys while the press conference was going on and ended. 25%. Globally, too, not just on ESPN. Globally, up 25%. Which is fascinating, absolutely fascinating.
So he was also leaving money on the table in a sense too. By not fighting more often, he was leaving money on the table.
Well, I mean, you see guys that want to wait. I mean, Chandler's waiting right now, and I mean, there's a whole laundry list of guys that I could say are waiting.
Colby wasn't waiting for Conor. Colby was waiting for something else.
Yeah, well, no, he's waiting for a title shot.
Do you happen to know Trump's reaction to Colby's performance?
Did what?
Do you happen to know Trump's
Well, I mean, like I said, I think he felt the way everybody felt. I mean, I don't know what you guys' opinion was, but mine was that he looked really slow. He had a hard time handling the speed. Could never really get off because of the speed, and even got out wrestled. So, he didn't voice anything. He waited till Colby spoke after the fight and wanted to hear his his interview, but no, didn't really have much to say. So what kind of an asshole sits Strickland next to Du Plessis? This asshole. That's who.
Yeah. I mean, you actually manually did the seating assignment for that?
I do every seating assignment every week. Yeah.
All right, so that's on you.
Yep.
Do we know?
How stupid is that? I mean, seriously. Well, I don't know what humans you can sit Strickland next to, but definitely not Du Plessis. It was. I don't even know how I missed that, and yeah. So.
I guess everything's good. I mean, just happens.
Listen,
and we move forward.
This is the business we're in. I say it all the time. Jumped in there, told Strickland to relax, go in the back. He decided to leave. So he left the arena, and you know, Du Plessis is good. We were just literally talking to him right outside the door there. So, gentlemen, we are in the fight business, and ladies, we're in the fight business. And so, no, we don't like this stuff, and we do everything in our power to make sure that it doesn't happen.
At the 2024 UFC seasonal press conference, Sean Strickland and Sean O'Malley had words for each other, and it got a bit dark.
This top G over here, with a status, trying to let dudes his wife. Cheeto's a stand-up mother. He's a hard man.
Let's make America great again.
Cheeto, let's go.
Let's go.
At least my dad didn't me.
Wait, what do you say?
That at least my dad didn't me.
Oh, this guy, man.
Strickland posted this to X last night. He wrote, "I go hard on everyone, I know this. Is he mouth feeding his dog? Dricus kissing his coach and grabbing his cup? O'Malley talking about sharing his wife in a podcast? You're a man on a world stage doing this in public. And what do you pick? You got abused as a kid, ha." O'Malley fired back today. He wrote, "Why you so butthurt? Never mind." A lot of people are roasting Colby Covington today. Last night, Colby said that the fight against Leon was the easiest fight of his life, and he didn't have a scratch on him.
Oh, I feel great. I didn't feel like I got touched. It was an easy fight. You know, I don't have a scratch on me. So, you know, I'd like to get back to work early part of next year, first quarter next year. Hey, anybody that faces adversity in life, don't hang your head. Just come back stronger from it. Just like Trump, he had a rigged election, but he's going to come back stronger. He's going to make America great again.
Then this footage came out of Colby walking backstage with ice packs on both of his knees. ESPN MMA posted it to their Instagram, and the comments are pretty brutal. To read through the top comments, Biden moves quicker than that. That was from Craig Jones. "Not a scratch on me," with clown emojis. "Bro's knees are dead after meeting Trump backstage. Thanks for holding up the division for 9 months to perform like that. Clown. Talked all that and got dominated. Not a scratch. My easiest fight. How does this clown look at himself in the mirror? He embarrassed America with that performance. And Leon destroyed him. It's time to admit that Colby is completely washed and he has no future at welterweight. He got dominated by a striker in his 0-3 in title fights at 35 with an average of 1 fight every 1.5 years. He's finished and should never be considered for a title challenge again." And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's from Ryan B. It says, "Bryce got knocked out and for the first time he felt the rotation of the world spinning." The second one's from Steven. It says, "So glad Bryce is okay. That was brutal." And the final one's from EMG Sports. It says, "Strickland going full drunk uncle and fighting Dricus in the crowd was the real main event." Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.